And at the beginning of the movie, we see a man named Nathan who was very troubled for the last few days because he was having very strange nightmares in which he was drowning underwater. His dead people call him again and again. He is unable to pick up, and then he listens to their voicemails. They say that they have something very important to tell him, that they want to sell their land where their farm is, and that they also killed someone there, and the people they killed were never forget, and now they will have to go. But filial, Nathan does not understand all these things. This fact seems quite strange to him. Meanwhile, Nathan's dads commit suicide, and Nathan picks up their ass and fucks his sister Mira, and they both come to their dad's farm. Here, they both meet a girl named Alice who has been running this same farm with her sister Scarlett for the last few years as a match for Nathan's dad, and Nathan says that his dad never told him about it. On this, she says that he did not say anything to Jadha, so he did not even tell Alice about his children. Now Nathan starts roaming around the farm and talks to Mira Lawa. Now Nathan finds his old drugs on the farm, and he used to do all these drugs since the age of 4, for which his dad and I used to stop him. Now he keeps those drugs with him, but his son does not use them. The son keeps getting lost a little here and there, and when he gets a drink, he drinks it and goes to sleep. Now in the drink, he sees a wide-dressed lady coming out of the water, and the place from which the lady had come out was from the farm. The next scene was nearby. Nathan goes out to get some work done, and on the way he meets his friend Greg, and they both start talking, where Nathan tells about his dad that he had killed himself by drowning. Next scene, Nathan goes missing after doing some work, and on the way, his friend starts missing, whom he tells on the way that she says she kind of grew up around here and starts talking a little weird. Nathan asks her about her sister, Scarlett, who he hasn't even seen yet, and she doesn't really talk about her sister anymore. Nathan goes to sleep, and we see Mira wandering around the farm, and she does a little weird stuff for a while, and also strange visions of a lady start coming, and Nathan keeps seeing that lady in his dreams. And she comes out of the water and is moving towards him, and then her eyes open up, and he also finds some rashes on her stomach, as if this is not a nightmare but a warning or a sign of something very bad happening. In the next scene, he and Mira go for a walk nearby, and here Mira says that they should sell that land and take the money and leave from here, which according to me was very good advice, but Nedden says that this land has been passed from generation to generation. She has it and they cannot sell it just like that, and on this she says who will do the farming on it, and Nedden also needs money. Now he is financially unstable, so the money will be useful to him, and here he starts having dreams of that lady again, and she had come close to him, and in real life he is sleepwalking, which makes me very upset. In the next scene, Mira is roaming on the beach and finds Alice, who was doing something in the water, and Mira finds it strange due to which she says that she has come here to catch fish. Now she invites Mira for dinner, for which Mira's mother goes, and when she goes to dinner, she also meets Alice's sister Scarlett, and here Scarlett is the same lady whom Nathan was seeing again and again in his dreams. Scarlett is looking at Mira in a very strange way. We now see Nathan, who is sleepwalking again and again, and one day Greg comes to meet him and they start talking. Greg tells her that he often looks at her. He used to sit at the bar with Dad and talk. Then we see Mira, who spends more time with Alice and Scarlett, while Nathan takes out his dad's stuff and finds some albums and diaries. There were some strange things inside it, and it was written again and again that he has not forgotten anything, and who is this person? This is yours. So we will understand only in the end. He starts thinking about it and tries to figure it out, but he doesn't understand anything. Now everything continues like this, and one day he goes to meet Greg, and Greg tells him, gives him drinks, and now he gets completely drunk, so much so that he doesn't remember anything. Then we also see Mira, who was with Alice and Scarlett, and they give Mira to smoke weed. Due to which Mira goes into a trance-like state and begins to feel distressed, which is controlled by those people. Now everything is going on like this, and Nathan was also drunk, and he keeps having dreams of Scarlett, and her voice is narrated to him again and again, and these things were gradually increasing, and he starts having wrong thoughts in his mind and gets worried, and Alice takes him to Scarlett, who her tarot card was a raider, and she tells him something. Now Nathan has become very worried about this place, and he goes to meet with Greek to find out more about his dad. He tells that he always used to say that this land is cursed, and he always used to say that he should not say anything, and we have been hearing similar things since the beginning. Nathan gets more troubled by this and meets Mira, to whom he says that they should sell this land and go away. This is okay. No, the past here is very bad, but Amira behaves a bit strange and says that she will stay here for now. She will live on this farm and this Jaga dad has named her. Nathan tries to make her understand, but she is not interested in him. Neither would she listen nor agree. That is, the girl who was saying that they should sell the land. Within a few days she had started wanting to live here. Now one day, Nathan meets Alice, due to which he gets wrong thoughts in his mind. They meet and she tells him not to forget anything, and hearing this he gets upset and runs away from her. Then we see Mira with Alice and Scarlett where they talk about keeping her with them and draw a symbol on it. And it seemed to us like a symbol of a cult. When Nathan checks his dad's documents, he comes to know the history of this land, that earlier a clan used to live here and this land belonged to all of them, but the people here died and only Nathan's family was left. And here shockingly we can see that inside the years-old photos there is Alice and Scarlett, who are still alive and have not deteriorated even a bit. So I think both of them are witches. It is possible that now when Nathan looks at the strange pages of the diary by joining them together, they were making a triangle, and we had seen Scarlett making a similar triangle on Mira, and that triangle had also emerged on Nathan. Now Nathan is surprised by this. It rains a lot and he tries to convince Mira, but she does not listen to him, and now she has started behaving very strangely, as if she has changed. Here Alice and Sakalde also come, with whom he starts fighting that everything is known about who he is, and he goes to the farm and burns their crops. When he comes to Gahar at night, he finds Alice, but she says that she is Mira and she is angry at him. Well, it was only Mira who appeared to him in the form of Alias. Meanwhile, we are shocked by Greg Cordis that he had crossed the form. She takes him to the academy, Krishara would take it and he would give it to Samad. And we know that this voice is not of anyone else, but I think it must be of Scarlett. And now in the ending scene we are able to see the spirit of Mira, who was on the same land. I.e., now the cursed land here is Mira, has been named, and boom. With this the movie ends here. So friends, this was actually the story of Davancho Dentvan movie. And now Nathan will also be killed in the same way, but he did not kill Mira and took her with him by turning her into a witch. Then in the end we saw the spirit of Mira, which has now actually become a witch, and I think now she has there is not going to be a next generation, so their revenge against Nathan's family is over. But if someone else comes to establish their rule over this land, then here they will destroy him too, because this land is ultimately cursed. And here, if you are new to the channel, then please subscribe, otherwise you guys can tell in the comment section that you like it. If you like this movie and video, I will meet you all in the next video.